Hello! Hello, YouTube. Welcome. It is currently 9:30 in the evening, so I'm a little tired. But I wanted to get some Game Jam stuff done today, because it's the Gleam Game Jam right now, so you should get involved. You don't have to be good at games. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'm just going to have fun. I spent the day today working, but also talking to my good friend Hap about stuff for a game, for the Game Jam. And so we've come up with some ideas. They've been doing some mock-ups and stuff because they're very talented with art and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to really badly code some game logic. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make the very core of the game. It's going to be a very simple game. It's going to be a word language game. It's going to be fun. Oh, where do I see my... There it is. Starwin, thank you very much for the follow. Hello. Is there a link for the Game Jam? Yeah, there is. There is. In fact, I can get it up in my browser. No, not browser. No, this one. This one. How do I turn on? Where is Safari Game? Gleam Game Jam. Boom. There you go. gamejam.gleam.community. And the theme is Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Ho ho ho. Which really confused me. I spent quite a while trying to work out. I had an idea of like what I wanted the game to be. I had a sort of feel, but I couldn't 100% mesh it in with a theme. I was like, there's something there. It's like I've nearly got it. And then I mentioned this to Hap, and they were just like, I know what it is. Boom. And so instantly solved my problems. So the lesson is it's good to work with people. And it's good to work with people who are more talented than you. That's my trick from me to you. Finally managed to not miss a stream. Hey, Phoenix, how's it going? Right. Next up, let's get my editor working. Editor. I've got too many windows open. I can't find it in the list. Here we go. Ta-da! Oh, it's not quite big enough. It's not quite big enough. That'll do. That's my trick as well. It's easy for me to find people with more talent. Hey, that's quite a skill you've got there. Hey. Netlytics, how's it going? Surprised to see you streaming again. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into the flow of it again. I want to make it more of a regular thing. And this time I can actually see YouTube chat, so far I'm probably going to miss it in a second. Excuse me. So, let's hop over to... Oh, I'm still pressing the wrong buttons. Still learning this keyboard. Let's go over here and make a new project. We want the template to be JavaScript. Is today this event starting? What's the stream about? The event, the Gleam Game Jam started on the 21st, so a few days in. It's 9 days long, so it's going to finish on the 30th. So I think we're going to like try and make some games in a very chill way. I don't think I think no one entering is very good. So I think we're all just going to have fun. And like Gleam's a language with some libraries applicable to making games and UI and that kind of stuff. But it's not something there's been loads of. So we're all sort of like making new things, which is quite fun. I made a little library for playing audio in the last stream, and which I'm hoping to get to use. I've got an idea, and I think it's pretty smart in terms of like how much work there is to do. I'm just talking. Let's do this. I think it's a good idea in terms of like how big the scope of the game is. I think I can make it quickly enough such that I'll have time to add lots of like fun polish. My theory is that you can have a basic game, and then you add like nice images and images and nice audio, and finally little like you press a button, it goes, that kind of thing, and that will make it feel good, and that'd be more important than having like a more complex game. That's my theory. So I'm going to try and rush out the basics of it as quickly as possible, and then just like try and make it lovely. So I think the idea is to give a feel of what the game might look like if it was going to be bigger. Where is lovely sheeps? There's no sheeps in the game. None. Zilch. Nada. Null. Noid? Is that how you say Z in Irish? I'm not sure. Noid? I think I might be misremembering that. Excuse me, I need to blow my nose. I'll be back in like 5 seconds. Whoa! All right. I had something in mind for it, but now I'm learning I only have 5 days left. You can do something in 5 days. You can make a thing in 5 days, 100%. Just make something. By the way, Odin vendoring Raylib is really neat. That's so funny. For some reason, so like if you want to do FFI2 C code on the beam, you use what's called a NIF most of the time. I think NIFs are bad. There's lots of better options than a NIF, but that's neither here nor there. If you're going to do like conventional directly calling to C, use a NIF. And people have trouble with NIFs because it's quite complicated to like interact with C in like a garbage collected way and do all the data type conversions and stuff. So people often get stuck and they often go, "Hey, I'm trying to do this NIF and can I get a bit of help?" And it's always Raylib. It's like people go, I want to play with C code. What should I use? Raylib. I use Raylib. Like that seems to be like the number one thing everyone wants to play with. So we're not in a position to bake Raylib in or anything like that. Because I think it's kind of strange promoting a library quite so highly like that. I'm not sure that should be there, to be honest. But it doesn't matter because Gleam, we have the language and the compiler and the packages. We don't own the runtimes. We use other people's runtimes. So if you want Raylib baked in, you need to convince like the Erlang folks or the JavaScript folks, one of those lot to bake Raylib into their runtime, which seems unlikely to me. I think it's very strange that anyone would have Raylib built in. That feels like a mistake to me, and this is a difference of opinion, not necessarily a critique. No, it is a critique and it's a difference of opinion, but I'm not trying to be rude about the Odin project. One of the things of the Odin project is that they're very firm in their stance of not having dependencies. They don't have a package manager because the statement is that a package manager is a way to automate dependency hell. It's like, okay, there's some weight to that argument. However, if you then take dependencies and just decide to bake them into your language, I think that shows that there is a flaw in your argument that you don't need dependencies. You do. And I think you specifically picking which ones are going to be baked in, I think there's something wrong there. Not everyone's going to need that. But, we're doing different things. It's a very cool project, Odin. I'd love to find time to use it. I really like the context design that Odin has. I think that's brilliant, and I kind of want to steal it. It doesn't really fit into Gleam, but if I was making a language in that sort of style, I would totally steal that idea. It's brilliant. So well done on stirring up the discourse. I don't know. Everyone likes a good rant, eh? I love your cat. Me too. I'm Irish. I've got a massive head. I've got a huge head, and this is the only one I've found in a long time that fits me really well. Even then, it's a tiny bit small if I've got my hair up. And I was in the charity shop the other day. Whenever the charity shop restocks, I go in and I look at all the hats. And I look at all the everything because I buy all my clothes at the charity shop. I look at all the hats and I'm really excited because there was a really beautiful, sort of softly multicolored flat cap made by an Irish company. I was like, amazing. and it was in size large, and I was like, yes, I'm just going to fit my head, and it's an Irish large. Irish people have huge heads, so like the fact it's a large means it's going to fit me, and it was so small. It was so small. I was so upset. How could this possibly be an Irish flat cap if it is this small? Come on. Great big heads on Irish people. But thank you. I'm glad you like my hat. How's Gleam adoption going? Yeah, good. It's going well. There's a bunch of companies doing stuff, which is always very exciting. Very happy about that. Ports are good. I like ports. Ports as another Erlang virtual machine interface for working with. Could be C code, could be anything really. They're really good, but they're not particularly well suited to like graphics rendering stuff. I'm talking about now. Graphics libraries might be one of the few places I think that maybe a NIF is probably the right way to go. Maybe. The other options are maybe not quite so suited. I could be wrong there. I'm not really an expert on these things, to be honest. But I don't know. You know what I'm going to use for graphics? The browser, my favorite operating system. So let's do that. Big head for writing Gleam. You can have big head for writing Gleam. You can have a little head. You can have any size head you want. And what am I doing? Oh yes, we're going to go over to my Heditor. Heditor. It's a French word. And we're going to make a project. All heads welcome, yeah. And the project is called, so the theme of the game jam is Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, which apparently is not a, is a reference to the Beatles, and the Beatles are insistent that it's not a drug reference. They're so sad, aren't they? Just say, yeah, you're rock stars, come on. Be like, yeah, it's the 70s, we did drugs. So my game is called Lucy in Disguise. Oh, disguise? How do you spell disguise? Disguise. Disguise with diamonds. Yeah. Oops. I still can't type. New keyboard. Sorry, folks. There we go. Boom. No headism in Gleam. Yeah. All heads welcome. Gleam tests. Oops. Gleam tests. This stream brought to you by typos, primarily. Okay, so. What do I want? I want to. So the game. I want to make a language learning game. It's gonna be Irish, because I'm learning Irish. Might also do some Ojibwe, which is one of the like Native American nations languages. I think it's like the ones that are like a big chunk of Canada, like on the east side, and then a bit of Minnesota. Minnesota, is that how you say it? Like that area. But yeah, just start with Irish. And it's going to be a game where you see Lucy, and Lucy has to put on a disguise, and so you've got to like write in Irish, or like you got to like make a sentence describing the disguise out of words. So you say Lucy is wearing a green hat, and then we'll put a little green hat on Lucy. We have all like cute graphics of Lucy wearing different outfits, and then she's going to go steal some diamonds. Like Typing of the Dead, but for like not typing and like nothing to do with zombies. But you get the idea. Did you finally get an ergonomic keyboard? No, I didn't. In fact, I got one that's slightly less ergonomic than my last one. Because my last one is this one. This fella. And my new one has like an extra row across the top for the numbers, which is convenient, but not ergonomic. That's quite literal to theme. I like it. Yeah. It was Hap's idea how to make it all work. I was like, Lucy has diamonds. I can't work it, but like, why is she in the sky? How's that going to work? I don't know. Yeah. So that's the game. So you're going to have like a collection of, you're going to have like a sentence with like gaps in it, or no sentence at all in the later levels, I suppose. And then you're gonna have like a bunch of words, and then you've got to like arrange the words to make the sentence correctly. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. So that keyboard, my RSI would kill me. I use this keyboard because of my RSI. This keyboard fixed my RSI. It's awesome. Staggered keyboards suck. Ortholinear keyboards, awesome. The ones that are like stacked this way and then like shaped to your hand that way are also really good, but ortholinear is awesome. Don't use staggered keyboards, they're terrible for you. It's really, really bad. So how am I going to represent this? I'm going to say I'm going to have a level, and a level is going to have a ortholinear but tiny. Doesn't that give you T-Rex syndrome? No. Not being split is pretty bad for me. Yeah, that's true. Like, it depends on what your problems are. I don't have any problems with that hand position at all. In fact, I was using split for a while, and I started to get all sorts of problems in my shoulders. I'm not really sure what that was about. That's the problem with keyboards, right? Like, there's all these different options, and it's not that there's actually one that is superior. It like depends on your body and how you're typing and how you're moving and all this sort of stuff. So like, you can't just sink a load of money into the perfect keyboard, because it can be rubbish, as I discovered when I got a very nice split keyboard. It just didn't work for me. Very sad. So a level, I think we're going to have an image, I guess. That'd be the one that we show you of whatever Lucy is going to wear. Like clothing, actually, like this guy. Oh my gosh, I can't spell disguise. What a great time to be. Being dyslexic and a programmer is a funny mix, eh? URL to the image. What else do we need? The rabbit hole is too big. That's true. That's true. What else do we need? We need like we need a sentence, or like a problem. We've got a sentence, and I think that's going to be a list. Oh my gosh, a list of chunks. So let's make this. Can I generate it? I can't remember if there's a thing that works. No, I can't. Chunk. So we're going to have like a fixed chunk, which is going to be, I'm going to continuously press the wrong user. A fixed chunk is going to be some text, and that's always like that. Are you going to use tiramisu for this? I don't think I am. Maybe we'll see what I get to. I think for the UI, it's going to be very UI heavy, this game. So I think for that I'm going to use Lustre. Need Jack to implement code action. Yeah, come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. I'm thirsty. La 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 la. Okay. We also need some words. We also need like candidate words. The player. I was going to call them a user, but the player. The sentence that the player has to complete, and the words that the player can use to complete the sentence. I guess that can just be like a list of strings. Fixed chunk. And then we have a... is that how we're going to do it? Are they fix? Is it fixed chunk? What would I call the gap? Like, oh, it's just a gap, I guess. Like, input chunk. Fixed text that is into the player and they cannot change. Correct. Some some fixed text in the way that kind of changed. A gap in the sentence that the player has to fill. Is that the right way to structure this? I was thinking I could use a zipper, but then I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to render it nicely. I wish I could pull off a hat. You can pull off this hat. Come on. Anyone can pull off a flat cap. My one's wonky, and I still wear it. It's like bigger on this side than that side. They player. Yeah. Ooh, they player. Is that how we're going to do it? So then we could have like level, whoops, level 1. Pop would be a level. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Please, please, someone. Can I? No, I can't do that. I don't know. Green hats. Sentence. Okay. So we'll just do it in English now for the sake of it being easy to understand. So the first one would be Lucy is wearing a green. There we go. So then how would we play this? What would be the API? So I guess it would be, we need a function. So let's rename this. There we go. Duolingo. Yeah, you get the idea. That's it. That's kind of what we're getting at. Like little wordplay learning game. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Okay, so what do you do? I guess it's just like you just pick words. That's all you can do really, like pick. I guess you need a different data structure. You're gonna need a second data structure. when you've started playing a game, playing a level, because you need to track what the user has set. Is that how we're going to do it? Or do we make the level data structure in such a fashion that you can sort of mutate it a bit? I don't know. I feel there's probably some way. I mean, I'm struggling to make the decision because all of these options are fine. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, there isn't one that is any good. I need to get out. I spend all my time in this like really long-term, like really long-term planning situation. Like, you know, everything in Gleam needs to last for a long time, so you've got to like ponder it and think about it and work out what the implications are, because people are going to be using this for decades, hopefully. And this is a game jam that I've got like 6 days left, so I need to just like do stuff and not worry about it. Like, that's the correct way to do it. Hello, how's it going? So I guess that's the way to do it. Maybe that means I should make the input chunk just store the current choice. You're gonna play Factorio? Oh, nice. Yeah, let's just make this data structure. Let's hold everything. So I guess cool. No, I still don't like this though. Do I? No, I think I do. I think this is fine. So let's say we want to select word. Yeah, okay, so where's the backspace key? There it is. So the API is going to be select word, and then you take a level selection, which is a string, and then it's just going to return a new level. Okay. And you have one for saying that you're complete. Like check. Oh my gosh, this keyboard. Check answer. This is embarrassing. And it's going to return a maybe like a level outcome. I mean, we just use result, I suppose. The only thing is like success or fail, isn't it? Yeah, results. No, it doesn't change anything. So it can just be a Boolean, can't it? Like, have you won or have you failed? And then I guess we also want to have a game that teaches you to type properly. I can type. Just like every time I get a new keyboard, I spend like a couple of weeks just being rubbish. It's just like it's a slightly different shape, so my muscle memory's gone. Also, there's a microphone here, so I can't like lean over it and look at it. I mean, I set these keys up, what, like 34 minutes ago? So, you're watching the very first times I pressed them. Select word, remove word. What is the Gleam Game Jam? It's a game jam for Gleam. I do a bit of monkey type to get comfortable keys. That would make sense, but I'm too busy chopping down these trees to sharpen my axe. You see. Remove word's going to be hard. Is it? Do we remove all the words? Is that the way to do it? Maybe. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Maybe we remove specific words. Oh, I like that. So if we remove a string. I like this. Never sharpen a saw. Always buy a new one. That's what I do with bicycles. That's why I have 6 bicycles. If they develop a minor problem, I go, oh no, I better buy a new bicycle. Howdy, how's it going? Another Louis stream. 'Tis a good day. Oh, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Wow, you're good at explaining stuff. No one's ever said that to me before. That's not true. I'm appalling at explaining stuff. Chopping down trees like in Minecraft with your fists. Yeah, it only takes like 2 seconds, right? Oh, I got an achy neck. I went to the game and I did some leg exercise. I do leg. I did cycle and things and run and jump and do like pistol squats and Sisyphus squats. But like, I never do any hamstring stuff. I like stretch my hamstrings a lot because I want to learn to do the splits. I never like do any hamstring strength stuff. So I did that for the first time on that's not true. I do like some of those like hamstring back bridge things sometimes maybe, but I decided to try out that machine where you can just have a bunch of weight and you go like that. Oh my gosh. Normally I'm pretty flexy. I can flex, but I can barely touch the floor at the moment. Oh my gosh. Nordic curls are really good for hamstrings. Oh man, I would love to be able to do a Nordic curl. I do not have. I generally do only bodyweight exercises because I like gymnastics. I like climbing. Those are 2 bodyweight sports. Whoa! I got a sub. Never mind whatever I was saying. Thank you very much, the Schmill. Oh my gosh, thank you. But yeah, so yeah. All the body, like the king of the bodyweight hamstring stuff is the Nordic curl. You've got to be so strong to do a Nordic curl. Holy, I have no idea how they expect you to progress. All the bodyweight stuff for hamstrings is like not really anything, up and then a big gap, and then Nordic curls, which is absolutely brutal. So hard. I'd like to do that at some point. I use band assistant. I tried a bit of that, and even then it just felt awful. I was like, stuff this. I'm gonna use a machine. Oh, and I've also started doing the like. What is it called? Is it with me like the girl machine? The machine that all the women like love, and then like dudes completely avoid. The one where you like do that with your thighs, or do that with you do that or you do that. One way or the other. That's great. I think it's fantastic. That's really hard to exercise without a machine in a loaded fashion. Hip abduction and adduction. 2 words that sound nearly the same. It's awesome. Because I have a feeling that for my side splits, I feel like I'm going to be stronger. That will help with it because like there's a gap between my active and passive stretch that's quite large. Anyway, I'm a programmer. Why am I talking about stretching? Why was I talking about this? I think I was just saying I was tired. I think that was my entire story. Oh, and yesterday I went to anyone in London who wants to either learn cool gymnastic skills or make your arms not work for a small amount of time. I recommend going to Overgravity, especially Shirin. Shirin's class is fantastic. I did a handstand class yesterday and a muscle-up class yesterday. I've never tried to do a muscle-up before. That was really fun. Really interesting. Like it's nothing like doing a pull-up, which surprised me. Good stuff. Anyway, programming. Compiler developer exercises. Yeah, exactly. Right, so we need to make a new sentence, don't we? Sentence. And we can just do it by mapping over the. Oh no, we need like a. Excuse me. We only need to do the first one, so we need to do a. Isn't there a function for like map with some states? Is it just fold? Isn't there a stateful map? I can't remember what it is. How embarrassing. Is it scan? I promise you, oops, I didn't mean to press that. I promise you, I know this language. Isn't there a stateful map function? Oh my gosh, I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm just gonna do a fold. When in doubt, use a fold. That's what I always say. Is it a fold map? No, we don't have a fold map. Okay, fair. I guess it's just fold today. So, what we're going to start with, we're going to fold over the list, which is in the level.sentence, and we want to say false, and indicating that we haven't replaced the thing yet, the word, whatever. You should have created a list while Lucy is exercising. Go on. Fold map fold. Oh, did it? Map fold. Similar to map, you lost by the community value. Oh. Oh, thank you very much. I knew it was there. I just couldn't find it. Go on. Tell me what you mean about how could Lucy be exercising? I like that idea. Maybe that's my next year's idea. Oh, this is so much better. Thank you. I love this. Okay. What are the arguments of this? I presume it takes the has replaced and the chunk. Whoops. Is it this button? Is it this button? This button. Yeah. I know how to write code with my own computer. Sometimes. Very occasionally. Oh, that wasn't the right button. Is that right? What does this return? Yeah, the second argument is the list. Good. So what I want to do is I need to... oh, look, I can show you some cool things we've got. Let's say pattern match. Boom. Look, it just added it for me. So good. What's it complaining about? Oh, let's start returning the level just for to make the thing happy. There we go. So if it's a fixed chunk, let's just return the chunk. If it is a selection with some, oh my gosh, sorry everyone. My huge incompetency is on display. So if it's a chunk that already has a selection, in that case, we just return the chunk again. And if it is one that there's no selection yet, then what do? Well, if we have already replaced it, oh, we need to do something different here. What is this meant to return? Oh, you return a tuple. Okay, so has replaced and the chunk. So if we have replaced already, then we just continue as is, because we don't want to set multiple words. Oh, that looks awful. Oops, that's the wrong key. This one? Yeah. Wait, no, I can use code actions. Yeah, lovely. However, let's do the other way around. So if it hasn't replaced, then we want to make an input chunk of, what is it called? Is it called correct? Of the selection should be some of the selection. Oh no. Oh no, that is fine, yeah, okay. And what is the other thing that's in here? Correct is just as it was. Cool. Let's just get this to a variable, because I think that format's a bit nicer. Hey, Disguise Pigeon, hello, hello. Petition for 9 emoji. What does that mean? What does that mean? What's a 9 emoji? God bless label shorthands. Yeah, they're so good, aren't they? I can merge these as well, can't I? No? Oh, the merge code action is on the branch that I have not compiled, so I can't do that. I can just do it manually. Oh, that looks worse. Okay, let's do it. Oh, no. Wrap. Lovely. I think that looks nice. Chunk not suitable for inserting the word. Chunk suitable for inserting the word. We have. In fact, let's put the has replaced. Oh, let's put the has replaced first. Do not insert more than once. I love comments. Comments are so good. I don't know Gleam really well, and it shows what's correct syntax. I'm going to pull off a co-reason.ml and make a Gleam front end with a juxtaposition syntax for application automatic carrying. Ooh, why didn't you just use a camel? A camel's cool. I was trying to make a joke about the missing bits. Oh, that's brutal. I'm being bullied by my own chat. That's what I deserve, really. I mean, that's fair, I suppose. You know, if I ignore you lot for like half a year, not doing any streams, I suppose it's only fair you're going to be a little bitter at the end of it. Oh, hurts. It hurts, you know. You should try the Alabaster theme. They put comments as first-class citizens. What do you mean? This is first class. It's here. It's like right in my. It's like right here. No, I can see it. What do you mean? Okay, so let's do the same thing for removing a word. And it's going to be basically the same. Do not remove more than once. It's exactly the same. It's the same code. It's exactly the same. Okay, so let's chunk not suitable for removing the word. So if there's none, and chunk suitable for removing the word, if it is some, if the word is equal to the selection. Ooh, in fact, we can just remove. Oh, we can just remove this one, can't we? If the word is equal to the selection, then we can set this to none. Hey. Oh, there's a bug here. We say that we already have replaced. And insert the missing patterns. We could even do more. We could say like if the word is equal to selection and oh my gosh, and yes, we have not replaced. Hey, look, simpler now. Can we do the same thing here? Should we just do the same thing? So and if not has replaced. Cool, there we go. Code highlighting is very old, isn't it? Yeah. What's this little +1 button? It's on my YouTube thing. What does this do? Engage with your audience. Okay. Members only live stream. No, why would I want to do that? Why would I want to have people not see? I can start a poll though. How are you? Good, thanks. Yeah, not bad. There you go. Enjoy that on YouTube. Right, check answer. So this one's gonna be interessant. We just want to check that if all of them are correct. Hello. I forgot I made a Lucy emote. When did I do that? Oh no, you made it. So I didn't make it. Are you Frenching off? If you follow me, you can get it. Oh, that's clever. I should have just probably added myself, eh? So a game is correct. Check. Let's go to check. Answer is correct. Can I rename this here? Yeah. I love the rename feature, so good. So answer is correct. So the answer is correct if all of the level.sentence better match on argument. So fixed chunk is true. So what do we say? It's correct if the selection is equal to sum of the correct. I don't like the word correct. Maybe it should be like expected. Code highlighting, but the only thing that changes is text size. That is evil. I love that. What a great idea. Oh man, like 2 years ago, I was like helping some company with some tech, and they were like a very non-technical company. It was like a charity thing. They had spreadsheets, and you know when you see people who like they like want to mark statuses, and they don't do that by having, you know, like the way I think you should do it is you have like, you've got rows, you can say like, oh, this one's a different status. So put a column that indicates the status. Maybe it's a Boolean, maybe it's an enum, some different strings, you know, you just have a drop down, something like that. And you might see some people that go, oh, well, I'm going to highlight them different colors, right? Like, oh, if it's red, that's bad. If it's green, that's good. It's like, okay, it's not the best, but like, it's okay. This person was like using text size, like depending on how big the text size was of the row, it meant a different thing. Oh, and it was like bigger is gooder. So all the ones that are like finished and correct are like massive, and all the ones that are like tiny are the problem ones. Oh, the horror. Just when you think that like you've seen it all. Oh, someone can always write some worse code or spreadsheet or whatever you want to do. It's very upsetting. Conditional formatting. Come on, you could make it bigger off the column if you wanted to, but like, ooh. Size does matter. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right, so I think that's the game. That's a game, right? That's like a whole game. That's like a game. Fantastic. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Nice. I guess I should like use Git and stuff like that. Lucy in the no. Hello, Joe. That's the traditional first commit. Always gonna do that. I'm gonna make a repo really quickly as well, so you can follow at home, kids. No, that's sorry, I'm doing this in another window for no reason. For no good reason. Oh dear. Okay, Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Oh no, Lucy in disguise with diamonds. No, I do not want Copilot to do it for me. Okay, push. Oh, sorry, you can't see the very bottom of my screen. There we go. Fixed it. Who is Joe? Joe Armstrong. Search for Erlang the movie and you'll understand what Hello Joe is all about. Okay, I hope you enjoy that royalty-free music I just shared with you. What am I going to do now? I guess I should add some UI stuff, right? Gleam, add Lustre, and I don't know why it said nothing appropriate. Lustre, nothing appropriate. Lustre DevTools. All right. Gosh, that's a lot of things. So Gleam, run, Lustre dev, start. Is it working? Oh, it's downloading bun. Hit down. Oh. Is it working? So let's go over to here. Yay! Oh, that's bright. Jesus. Oh, that was uncomfortable. How do I know if it works? Okay, so I'm open in a new terminal, which for some reason you can't see. I don't know why it doesn't let you see it. I'm gonna start that, and then I'm gonna. How Lustre dev tools? This one? You want to keep us away. Does the dev tooling default to bun now? It uses bun to do bundling and stuff. It uses bun as a bundler. It used ES build at one point, and it now uses bun for reasons. Oh, Louis searching for disguises to cosplay as the Gleam designer. Yeah. Although if you want to talk about clothing, you need to talk to Jack. Why is Jack not on my team? I'm literally making a game about clothing. The most fashionable dude in the world. Okay, so what do I do? It says I run start. Okay. How do I is there a how do I but how do I how do I okay, maybe I just need the actual Lustre docs. Lustre Gleam. Hey, pink. I've been doing too much languages because I see like a J and I'm like, which way should I pronounce that? Pink Joshi. Oh, I've confused myself. Oh. Right, do you think I'm gonna find? Oh wow, on Safari it puts a scroll bar here. That looks awful. I wonder if we can get rid of that. That looks dreadful. Okay, so Where's the dev tools bit? Quick start? Okay, so I make a main function that does some stuff. Okay. Simple, that sounds nice. What's more complicated than a simple? What does simple have? It has an init, an update, and a view. Application, init, update, view. What's the difference between application and simple? Oh, it's because simple doesn't do effects. That's probably what it is, isn't it? So I want application. Yeah, nerd sniping Isaac to redo the documentation pages. You've cottoned on to the actual purpose of this stream. I like that GIF. Oh, it's making my neck crack. I feel very old now. Okay, I think this code is probably good. So let's copy paste it. That's how coding works, isn't it? Welcome back, Commander. If I do this, can you see it? No, you can't. That's rubbish. Maybe I should. I'm going to drag this out so it doesn't take up space. There we go. Game. Why do I need RSPV? I don't want RSPV. Init. I love that start screen of him. Fellow Command and Conquer appreciator, I hope. Let state equals. Let's make a type called state. And let's give it a levels. We don't need anything for now. Let's just use state. So, oh no, we don't. We pass it in. How do we do this? Init state. Okay. So let's make a purple type message. So what's init going to be? It's a function that takes nil. Why does it take nil as an argument? That seems strange. And it returns what I'm presuming is a tuple of the state and the effect of message. Okay, so what if I just generate this one? And I want to call it, I want to say it returns a state and an effect of, an effect of message. And none. Why does it take it? That's so strange. Like, there's nothing you can do with that. Like, there's no reason for this to take nil. Am I missing something? I must be missing something. Lovely. I haven't looked at chat in several seconds. What's everyone saying? I might steal it. Yeah, could you steal it and then make it good? Because I made it myself and it doesn't work very well. I don't know how to code. I don't know how to write plugins for any of them. As long as it doesn't cook your GPU like the StarCraft 2 launch screen did. Oh, I loved that story. I love the fact that when they remade... Was it... No, it was Warcraft, wasn't it? It was Warcraft 3 when they remastered it. The main menu was significantly more taxing on the machine than the game was. Way to go, guys. Nice one. The nil is your start arguments. The function is generic for those. But why does it need to start? Where does it come from? It just says like, well, why, like, how do I make application return something, give it something other than nil? Is there another one? Like application doesn't take any other arguments. So how could I make it pass something other than nil into it? Oh, it's here. Oh my gosh. It's still kind of pointless though, because like you don't need to do that because this can just be a closure. Like, it doesn't do anything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's no reason for it to work that way. Oh well. And lovely. Should I move? I should. I'm gonna move this glue to here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. How do I? Because the dev tools are going to look for a file with this name. So let's move main into here. And then let's make is that what I'm going to do? Or let's expose the whole application. Oh no, it's all gone horribly wrong. Oh, close. This one? Yeah. Let's add some type annotations. Huh? No, what's going on here? There we go. Why can't I import game? Lucy in the sky. There we go. Can I now add type? There we go. Now I can add type annotations. And let's get rid of all the unused imports. What am I going to do? I'm going to pattern match on. I'm going to pattern match on the message. Is that what I'm going to do? Let's just return the state for now. I don't really know Lustre, but my guess is there's a reason. My wild guess. Load components in a new app, and that's your props. Probably correct. I'm wondering if it's just something inherited from Elm, because in Elm that argument gets passed in by the runtime. You don't do it. Louis Keyboard is inventing new Gleam syntax. Oh, it's kind of true. Maybe it's the dynamic stuff. Yeah, but you don't need to leave Gleam to do that. In fact, you would have to do it inside Gleam. All it's doing is passing it from the other place. Yeah, my guess is like inherited from Elm. That's got to be the one. Alrighty. So so what do we think? How should this work? Let's check this actually does vaguely what we expect to do. Let's go over to Sahari and get. Oh look, it says hello Joe. Fantastic. Okay, that was awful. Can we make that? Can we make it darker? I'm not going to. I'm just going to flashbang you every time this happens. So what have we got? We've got a message. We've got state. Let's model our game state, shall we? Let's pop this at the top because I think these are the most important things in the whole thing. Like, what should we call the things? There should be like an initial, like, hello, welcome to the game screen. So that should be like intro screen. Then there should be a I hate eyesight. Oh dear. And so you can do what Lou's doing right now: construct an app and still passing the arguments. You can do that with you can do that with functions though. Again, that's just closures. You don't need libraries to do that. Intro screen. The next thing there is going to be like a no, title screen. That's what they call it, isn't it? Title screen. That's what they call it in a game. Then there's going to be a like an intro cutscene. That's not what it's called, is it? Intro cutscene. Intro screen. Let's just call it intro screen. Then there's going to be a game. Then you're going to like be playing a level. And that's going to have a, whoops. Oh my gosh. That's going to have a current level, which is going to be level, and then it's going to be next levels, which is going to be a list. Oh my gosh. This is so embarrassing. A list of levels. And then once you've finished all the levels, you're going to have a, victory screen. Woo! Yeah! Woo! It's only a real game if you sit through 30 seconds. Oh, we can make a made with Gleam logo. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I love that idea. That's such a good idea. Yeah. New game over. Nah, I'm not gonna include any error states. It's just gonna be like, it goes do, like you put the wrong answer and it's like no, and you can't progress. There's no explicit game over. You just like get stuck. Title screen. That's what we're calling it. We're calling it like credits. Not the credits. Actually, yeah, like credits. Let's do like a scroll. Oh, I want to add credits. Oh my gosh, yeah. I love it. Is it called a? No, what do they call? What do you call it in a? What do you call it in a video game? It's not a splash screen. What do you call it? No, there's other people in this as well. There's other people in this. Like Haley gets a credit for making Lustre. We can credit everyone who made all the stuff. Made with Gleam screen. Nice. How do I listen to any input? Okay, so what the message? I think there should be like continue pressed. So if you press continue to the next level. Let's do that. So my next most important thing I think is update. So let's work on that. I think we want to match on the states because we're going to say which like screen we're on matters. And then we can dispatch like different update functions. How to have one giant event lesson. Okay. Spam screen, yeah. Oh, I really want to make the credits now. It's like so not important, but I want to make it. It's gonna be really fun. So on the made with Gleam screen, if anything happens at all, let's just move on to the next. Let's just move on to the next one, which would be the title screen and no effect. And we can do the same thing for like the title screen. If you have any interaction on the title screen, we just move on to the intro screen. And if we have any interaction on the intro screen, move on to playing. Oh, we need to play the level. Ooh, okay. That's going to be more complicated, this one, isn't it? If you're on the credits, it should just do nothing, I think. Updates pattern matching on the message are cool. Yeah, you can write it any way you fancy, right? Like, we're going to pattern match on the message in the bits where it matters, but for like on the like made with Gleam screen, the title screen, in the intro screen, the only thing you can do is move on to the next screen. So regardless of what the message is, we don't care. We know it's going to come from like someone hitting the continue button or hitting enter or anything. We don't care. Like, the only thing that matters is that we move on to the next thing. Boom. The intro screen, probably the same as well, but we need to set up what the and for the victory screen, we probably want to do that too. Except we want to move on to the credits. So what have we, state. So what's the initial state? It's the made with Gleam screen. Made with Gleam screen. Lovely. And so the two we care about are the intro screen and the playing level. So let's just put this here as a placeholder for now. The intro screen is going to be interesting because it's going to be playing level, but like correct. The level is going to be level 1, and the next level is, we're not going to have any levels. We're going to have any more remaining levels. There we go. Cool. That's pretty simple. Okay, so let's can we inline this variable? Would it fit? Whoops. Can I remove? Yeah, remove the block. I don't super like how that's formatted. I think that's clearer. So for here we can say updates playing level, and we can pass in. I'm going to do that wrong every time. We can pass in our state, which is going to be the current level, and the next levels, and our message. Lovely. That's kind of, yeah. I wish I had a shorter way of writing this effect none thing. Is there a shortcut? Is Haley about? Are there any like Lustre pros? I kind of want to do like, maybe this is this silly? Maybe this is silly. If I take a pure, if I make a function called pure, it's going to take a some value of type v, of type value, I don't care, type t, whatever, value, and it will return a tuple of the value and an effect of any message type, we don't care, and we return value and effect of none. What is that? Is that nicer? I don't know if I'm being strange. Oops. Oh no. I think that's kind of nicer. But maybe I'm being silly. People do like those. Okay, let's stick with that then. I think that's a little easier to understand, maybe. These days, move to the next one. Once, when the player does any interaction. Ah, this is the wrong. Okay, yeah, it's just all of them. Should we rename this? Credits. Screen. Lexa likes the pure functions, thinks it's more readable. Hey, fantastic. Lovely. Let's move this out of the way. So in here we could do like just a more conventional pattern match on. That's not what I wanted. Continue other. My language server's been too clever. It didn't actually do flow control. So oops. We're making a video game. A game. You could pipe it though, it makes it more complex and thus better. This message was written by a Java dev. You've got to maximize that job security. You just gotta. Hey Danielle, how's it going? Don't forget you are a mod, so please abuse your powers as much as possible. Thank you very much, much appreciated. So like, what can you do when you're playing a level? I think let's reuse this continue pressed message, and that should be the button when someone is saying, yes, I think my answer is correct. Please check it for me. So in that case, check. Don't we have like a check answer? What do we call it? Answer is correct. One day I'm going to type correctly. It won't be soon. Okay. So in the event that the answer is correct, oh, we need to pass in the level. What do? If it's false, we need to indicate in some fashion that it has that their answer is false. To do show indicate to the user that the indicate to the user that they messed up. That the answer is incorrect. You can like play some audio, do a little screen wobble, something like that could be nice. But for now, we just do like pure of the oh. I don't want to pass back state. Okay, so let's do something more complicated. Object plane level. Okay, yeah, no, yeah. No, okay. Let's separate out the state a little bit more to make this a bit more nice to word. Because I think we're going to want to have other properties on the states for the for particularly the plane level one. So let's make a new type called let's call this so Are there any errors here? There are. Let's just replace that with that for now. Are there any errors? No. Let's rename this to playing screen. Let's make a new type called game. And that's going to be these two things. I'm going to every single time type that. So now we can pass in a game. I'd be too heavy on the banhaver on Discord. I shouldn't be giving it. Good. No, wait, no. No, I actually want people on Discord. Yeah, don't ban people on Discord. Unless they're evil. In which case, go for it. Only 4 or 5 people deserve a ban most. I mean, we do ban people who like turn up with join spam saying like, does anyone want to buy? Do you want to buy? I don't know, artwork or hire me as a developer? And we just kick those people because it's nonsense. So what do we do when the answer is, which one should we do? If the answer is incorrect, let's just for now say we're going to purely return playing screen, whoops, with the game. I think that's correct. Game.level game. Nice. So what do we do if the answer is correct? I think we need to move on to the next level. So we need to pattern match on game dot next levels. Is that what it's called? Nice. So if there's none, that means we're just going to move on to the victory screen. Hey, because you finished all the levels, and we should probably like. Oh no, we can do some effects or something there. Oh, this needs to be pure. Otherwise, we're going to say level next levels, and then we're going to return a pure playing screen. Oops, playing screen of a game with level and next levels. Yeah. How does that look? Does that format okay? I think that looks pretty okay. Maybe I'll extract this to a variable. Woo! Oh, it'd be nice to indicate some like, woohoo, something happened. That'd be nice. I'm not going to read that Elon Musk comment, but like that's very funny. I like how like simple and declarative this is. Kind of want to extract this to a function. Kinda. Probably don't need to. So what else we do? I like how we've not actually shown anything yet. I'm just writing code. Like it compiles. It's probably correct. What are the other things you can do? I think you can say like word selected. I think that's a thing one can do. And it would be a string. And let's see what happens. So if the word is selected, the true vibe coding, yeah, exactly. We're just going off the vibe of the code. We're still doing the coding. So what have we got here? I think what we do is we have a new game, no, we have a new level. And that would be select word from game.level level and the word. And then we just return it, right? Playing a... Oops. Oh, I thought I was going to be right that time. Playing a game... I was right that time, though. With the... game... Cool. There we go. Maybe we extract this, make it a bit... Game 2? No. What do you mean nothing to rename? Game. Maybe we inline this variable. Yeah. Yeah, that looks quite nice. So when they select a word, we do that. I'm going to need to do animations at some point. I don't know how to do those. So that's going to be a problem. Oh well. What time? Oh my god, it's 11. I'm gonna stop in a bit because it's like it is literally 11 o'clock at night. But we can also do the like word removed. I think it can be basically the same thing, can't it? There we go. Awesome. Ooh. Okay. I don't know how we make nice animations and stuff happen. I don't know how it works. Computers. Oh no. Oh no. I'm pretty happy with this. I feel like we're done. I feel like we're finished. What do you think? I think we're finished. You're in Europe? My condolences. I'm in Europe. Quite like Europe. Let's pattern match on the state. Pop. Let's not. Let's leave it. Yeah, that's a good place to automatically add it. Why is there no space? I'm sorry, but why is there no space? I know some of these words. Hello, Lustre, and a basic game, and a basic game logic and basic game logic. I'm not gonna run the code. That's my job. We're gonna like do the whole game, and then we're gonna run it, and we're gonna see what happens. And I think it's gonna work first time. Maybe. Yeah, it's like on 11. What are we doing? Haskell dev impression. I won't run the code. Yeah, I mean they're right. Come on. Haskell people are right. Do you think? Haskell's sick. Haskell programs are guaranteed to be completely free of side effects because no one's ever going to run the code. It's a very clever system they've got going. So, question. If I'm going to stop now, who would I raid? La 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 la. There's someone called Irish John Games. I like the fact he's got the word Irish in his name. Should we check out his accent? That's an advert. Rise of piracy. Something. I'm a web dev turned professional game developer. I'm the creator of Rise of Piracy. I'm now published by Micropros and Everyone Games Studio. Oh, that's nice. Should we do that? I'm just waiting for this advert to finish, and then then I'll see what it looks like. Look up the one guy that does Haskell. Who's the one guy that does Haskell? Who's that? Come on. Okay.
Tracking edge, macro folder position equals screen. Why does it work sometimes?
I'll do. Yeah, I'm gonna pick this guy. Right. Thanks for dropping by, folks. It's been lovely. I'm gonna see you hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed. How do I do raid? Is it /? Yeah, there we go. Oh, bums. I put that. Oh. Yes. No. Yeah. All right, see you folks. Have a lovely time. I'll see you tomorrow when I'm going to actually start making some user interface for this game, and it's going to be mediocre at best, but you know, what can you do? C'est la vie. What happens to the raid thing? It just went away. Dismiss. Go away. Look, there's a pop-up that's just popped up in front of the raid thing, so I can't actually press it. Oh no. I don't want to view all. Oh, there we go. Why can't I press raid now? It's like it's grayed out the button. Dismiss. It's not letting me raid it. Raid. I'll raid you a second. I already have a raid. There we go. Now I can raid. This software is rubbish. Okay. Bye. Have fun. See you later. See you tomorrow. Click to reply. I don't want it. Oh my god, Twitch. What are you doing? There we go. Oh no. Anyway, YouTube. Thanks for dropping by. I'll see you tomorrow. But also you can probably watch the next one because you're probably watching this in the future, aren't you? So yeah. Bye. Bye.